Hey guys, if you want to avoid leapfrogging over extension cords and further maximize your productivity, finding the best cordless grinder should be at the top of your priorities list. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into the top cordless grinders of 2021. We'll be covering a range of popular high-end models and some more budget-friendly options that still pack some serious gusto. So stick around to learn more about the best cordless angle grinders as we review each grinder's top attributes, so you can pick the right grinder that works for you. So let's get started with the video. Our first best pick, Milwaukee 2780-20M 18 Fuel Angle Grinder. The brushless motor doesn't only make it durable but also as powerful as some of the most powerful corded angle grinders out there. With a maximum speed of 8,500 RPM, we can see why the comparison is easy. Meanwhile, the metal casing and durable gears will ensure long life with minimal chances of malfunction. Moreover, Milwaukee implemented its RedLink Plus technology in the 2780-20 model. RedLink Plus is an onboard system optimizing performance while reducing overheating, thanks to the communication between the motor and charger. Also, an interesting point with Milwaukee's cordless tools is the interchangeable batteries, allowing you to use the same battery packs with all M18 fuel models. Since the motor is kinda powerful, it also drains the batteries quite fast. Your best bet here is to buy at least 2 packs and charge one while you use the other. Milwaukee is designed to be balanced and easy to handle, making it comfortable even after being used for a long period. The no-lock paddle switch is also super comfortable, much better than some other trigger models. While it's a little on the pricier side, if you are a professional mechanic, welder or metal worker, Milwaukee 2780-20M 18 Fuel Angle Grinder is the model you need. Its versatility and longer lifespan will more than make up for the higher price tag. On the other hand, if you are still a beginner or just wrench on weekends, it might be a bit much. It would probably be better to check out the cheaper but still pretty decent options below. Our second best pick, Porter Cable PCC 761B 20V Max Angle Grinder. On the opposite side of the price spectrum, you get to the Porter Cable 20V Max Angle Grinder. It's the go-to tool if you want a decent grinder that still performs quite well at a lower cost. The Porter Cable PCC 761B is equipped with a powerful motor, capable of putting out 8,500 RPM. While such a speed rating does put it in the same ballpark as the Milwaukee 2780-20 above, it doesn't have as much torque and might bite a little more when trying to cut thicker metal plates. However, when it comes to grinding, it will do just fine. Wheel replacement is carried out easily via a spindle lock and internals are evenly balanced for a comfortable feel that won't put too much strain on your wrist while working. Meanwhile, the handle can be set in 3 different positions for better grip no matter the kind of work you intend to tackle. I personally appreciate the handle guard preventing you from hitting your hands when the grinder bites in and kicks. However, it's important to mention that the casing is not as sturdy as others and, given the much cheaper price tag, you can't expect it to last as long or be as light as Milwaukee models, for example. That being said, if you only use your angle grinder every once in a while, the Porter Cable PCC 761B 20V Max Angle Grinder will do the job just fine. Our third best pick, Dewalt FlexVolt Advantage 20V Max Angle Grinder. Dewalt always makes excellent tools, and its FlexVolt Advantage cordless angle grinder is no different. Thanks to the state-of-the-art 1550W brushless motor, this tool can put out 9,000 RPM, more than enough to cut and grind pretty much whatever you want, even thick metal and cement. Worth mentioning, Dewalt batteries provide up to 54% longer runtimes than other third-party batteries. If what you are looking for is long-lasting batteries, this is the one for you. Moreover, Dewalt's kickback brake system activates as soon as the grinder starts to bite, de-engaging the E-clutch in under 1/10 of a second to prevent damage to the motor and potential injuries. Another interesting protection feature is the E-switch. The onboard software monitors how the tool works, and in case of an unexpected shutdown resulting from a power outage or short battery, it will prevent the tool from being activated and potentially damage internal components. To regain functionality, you will need to do a full power cycle, i.e. turn it off and then back on. The Dewalt FlexVolt Advantage 20V Max Angle Grinder also comes with a lever-type switch for a more comfortable grip, and it's also the lightest angle grinder so far. Although, it's also on the pricier side but is worth every penny. If you are serious about grinding, this one won't disappoint. Our fourth best pick, CRAFTSMAN CMCG 400B V20 Angle Grinder. If you are looking for the best price-to-performance ratio, the CRAFTSMAN V20 Cordless Angle Grinder is what you need. The high-powered motor can put out up to 8,500 RPMs, which is somewhat standard in the industry. Similar to the models above, a spindle lock enables you to change discs with ease, and the handle can be adjusted in 3 different positions. Even the guard is adjustable depending on the task at hand. Weight-wise, it's not the lightest option on the market, and it is slightly longer than average. However, the molded handle and casing are designed to fit your natural hand position, eliminating strain when used for longer periods. In addition, the gear housing helps with heat dissipation over a longer runtime. All in all, the CRAFTSMAN CMCG 400B V20 Angle Grinder is certainly not the best model in the game, but with a much more affordable price tag and CRAFTSMAN's well-known reputation in the automotive tools segment, simply can't go wrong with this one. Beginner auto mechanics just starting in the field often can't afford to buy the most expensive angle grinder on the market since they just spent all they had on a quality impact wrench. If this is your case and you still need an angle grinder that can get the job done, look no further, this is the one. Our fifth best pick, Makita XAG20Z 18V LXT Angle Grinder. Moving away from the budget options, we have Makita's XAG20Z 18V LXT BL Angle Grinder, which is very similar to the Milwaukee model. Makita's brushless motor is designed to be robust and long-lasting while keeping itself as cool as possible for added durability. A motor that doesn't overheat during operation will always last longer. Furthermore, you will get up to 8,500 RPMs, and combined with the manual adjuster, you get excellent flexibility depending on the use. This tool also has a unique technology capable of automatically adjust the speed and torque depending on the circumstances, ensuring optimal performance at all times. To eliminate waiting times once you turn off the tool, the XAG20Z features an electronic brake capable of stopping the paddle in less than 2 seconds, so no need to wait 30 seconds every time you want to drop your grinder. Moreover, the electronic torque control will automatically stop the wheel if it feels it biting into something, preventing the grinder from kicking back. Makita's cordless angle grinder also has a soft start option, preventing the grinder from jerking on startup. This option also helps reducing strain on the gears, further prolonging their lifespan. An anti-restart option also prevents it from automatically starting once a new power source is mounted. Once the battery is depleted and you replace it, you will need to turn the tool off and on again to get it to run. Like the Milwaukee model, the Makita XAG20Z 18V LXT Angle Grinder is perfect for professional auto mechanics, welders, and metalworkers alike. If what you need is a reliable and powerful angle grinder with all the most interesting bells and whistles, this is the one you need. Our sixth best pick, Bosch GWS 18V 45 18V Angle Grinder. Bosch has been around for quite a while and makes tons of excellent tools. One of the many in its lineup is the GWS 18V 45, a great all-around cordless angle grinder. Interestingly, even though it doesn't have all the techy features that other pricier models have, what really makes it stand out from the crowd is the incredible battery life that Bosch designed to hold a charge for an entire day. Despite not being a brushless motor, Bosch argues that it can be as durable as its competitor's brushless motors variant. Besides, the brushes enabled the brand to develop a cordless angle grinder with the highest RPM on this list, reaching 10,000 RPM without load. To protect the user from the motor's power, the GWS 18V 45 is equipped with a burst-resistant wheel guard and restart protection that cuts power to the angle grinder when the battery is discharged or disconnected. When a new battery is reconnected, the tool doesn't automatically start, you'll need to shut it down and power it up again. Regarding the ease of use, the tool is very well balanced, making it very easy to handle. If you need to change the accessories, the spindle lock will help you complete it with ease and without a tool. The only real drawback, at least in my opinion, is the slide switch. Some people like it as it allows you to kick it on and let it run without having to hold the switch. I just don't like it, but to each his own, right? The Bosch GWS 18V4518V angle grinder is a good all-rounder. It cuts and grinds and does pretty much whatever you need it to without costing an arm and a leg. The slide switch might make it more suitable for longer use than quick cuts, though, and consequently may make it more ideal for metalworkers than mechanics. Our 7th best pick, Ryobi i1 Plus HP Brushless Angle Grinder. Ryobi is not a very popular company when it comes to automotive power tools, usually more into the construction tools segment, but I had to include this excellent grinder in the list. The company equipped the 1 Plus HP with a brushless motor, capable of cutting up to 30 stir than some of its competitors. When it comes to power, it can put out up to 9,200 RPMs when the wheel is not under load. Handling the 1 Plus HP is not the best experience, but it's far from the worst. While it has a molded handle, other options are slightly more comfortable to hold. I just find Milwaukee's grip to be better, but that might be just me. Despite that, since it is lighter than some of the others on this list, you shouldn't have issues working with it for prolonged periods. Besides, you can move the side handle in 3 different positions for easier handling. When it comes to changing the accessories or the guard, similar to other angle grinders on this list, you can do it tool-free. The same goes when switching the paddles. Finally, Ryobi designed the 1 Plus HP to work with any battery in its lineup. The battery sits on the bottom, and with the motor and gears on the front, it provides excellent balance. And worth mentioning, if you own any other Ryobi 1 Plus tool, just know that the batteries are easily interchangeable. If any of the previous angle grinders on the list were made for you, give the Ryobi 1 Plus HP brushless angle grinder a try. You won't be disappointed. Cordless angle grinders are useful tools, and if you have the budget, you should get one. Of course, a good die grinder will usually do just fine, but it may take a lot longer to cut a 4-pipe or grind thick welds. With the wide range of choices available on the market, getting the best angle grinder possible can be a struggle, especially if you haven't used one in the past. However, if you compare the models included in our best cordless angle grinders list above, I'm sure you'll find a favorite. In addition, you can check the buying guide and FAQ sections, and then cross-examine them with your particular needs. By doing that, I'm positive you'll make a perfect choice and have a great time grinding.